It appears that most members of Congress agree that another coronavirus relief package is necessary, but agreeing on one is an issue. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Griswold. After talks broke down, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell sent the senators home for the weekend on Thursday. Today, Senator Deb Fischer sat down for an interview. She says right now both sides are far apart. Reporter John Kipper has more on what Senator Fischer wants to see in the next round of relief.
Just throwing money out, that doesn't work. But if you can target money, that's what's important.
Senator Deb Fischer says she wants to see Congress step up to help those suffering from the coronavirus pandemic, saying she's in daily conversations with Senate Republicans on what the next round of relief will look like. The biggest priority may be re-upping extra money to those on unemployment, but it may look different than it did in the spring.
We're seeing unemployment numbers continue, but we have heard that $600 extra a month, people were ending up getting unemployment for more than they were making on their jobs.
She says she hasn't settled on an exact figure, but cutting the number from $600 to $200 a week is a possibility.
To me, that seems to make sense. We want people to go back to work. There is dignity in work. People need to provide for their families.
The GOP and Democrats seem to agree on another $1,200 check to most Americans, but disagree on liability protections for businesses. Fischer says many businesses are worried about getting sued.
They shouldn't be sued for trying to keep a business open. They shouldn't be sued for taking care of the kids that are at the university.
But she says there has to be a balance if a business just doesn't reopen their business properly.
And it's not that they can get away with anything. It's only that they would be liable if it would be gross negligence.
The new relief package was not the only thing discussed in the interview. Senator Fischer is now able to come to Omaha and physically see a project that she's worked on since 2013 when she got to the U.S. Senate. It was a public-private partnership that amounted to a new ambulatory care center for veterans. She's hoping to use this as a model for the government to use in future projects.
You're able to advance a project much quicker than it was, to have it on schedule, to have it on budget. That's pretty amazing for having the government involved.
The new 157,000 square foot facility right next to the VA hospital includes an outpatient surgery clinic and a special area for female vets, all with the overall goal of reducing wait times for those that served.
You know, it's hard to get an appointment. I hear that all across the state from veterans, that it's difficult sometimes to even get on the list to get an appointment. So the more facilities we have that are geared, that are just really just for our veterans, that's going to help them.
Since the senator from Valentine got to Washington, she's attempted to expand broadband to the rural areas across the state. With so many using their home for doctor visits, work, and school, the issue is now at the forefront.
I think this pandemic has really highlighted the need we have to make sure that we expand this infrastructure across the state.
Fischer says broadband is as important as roads, electricity, and good water these days, but it's not going to be easy to implement it everywhere.
It takes a lot of money.
In Omaha, John Kipper, 3 News Now.
Senator Fischer was also asked about President Trump's recent tweet about delaying the election. She said she would not support that, and Nebraskans will be voting in November.